What's up, you guys? Let me go do something really fast. How we doing? I am trying to What's up, Amanda? We're gonna do some walking. The other day, I feel like I didn't have my was Megan on here yet? I'm gonna let her know. We didn't even think about doing subscriber only. I feel like that didn't help it the other day. Okay, there we go. What's up, Katie? Okay. Now we're cooking. I'm starting to sound like my kids. Now we're cooking. Okay, let's do some steps. Let's step it out. Yeah, I don't think it was on subscriber only. Now that, like, I didn't even think about that. It never even crossed my mind to throw it on subscriber only. I'm just glad everybody thought it was a filter behind me. Megan, we were just saying that I don't think we had it on subscriber only the other day. Like, why? Like, I literally was sitting here thinking of everything I could possibly do to help you, and that never once crossed my mind. Never once did that cross my mind. Like, yeah, and it would have helped us. And I didn't even think about it. Nope. I felt really bad. Actually, Megan, I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the first times I felt really bad. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? No, we cannot find the gifts. I cannot find the gifts anywhere. Like, anywhere. And I feel really bad because my mom sent them to Zach. I actually, like, I feel really bad about it. I just don't know what else to do. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tim. Okay, let's go. Why isn't my treadmill working? Thanks for all my floating hearts. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's walk. How is everybody's calves feeling? Because mine hurt so bad. Like, so bad. My calves are killing from yesterday's workout. I need to, like, grease this thing back up. All of you guys that did it yourself, mad kudos to you guys, because I don't think I would have done that workout by myself. And uphill was definitely, I bet. I will let you know tomorrow. Are you guys willing to love states? We're willing to love states. Tell us which state you want us to love and we will love it. What? Move? I am moving. One foot in front of the other. I don't know what you're talking about. You've lost me. You've lost me. Sorry. Maybe my coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Move states? Why? Why? My dog's chilling. Okay. Are you from Virginia? Nice. Nice. You guys don't forget to go like the live. Go like us. Go like it. So one place that a lot of people said to look is underneath the bed, under Cope's bed. And I want to admit, I didn't look under Cope's bed yet. I never even thought about under the bed. That's where I would have, I guess, put stuff when I was a kid. But he's never put anything under his bed. I don't think he's ever put anything under his bed. Like, ever. Cobra posed all night. So good at that cobra pose. That's why my calves hurt. Too much cobra posing. As soon as I get off live, cobra pose. Cabinets. Okay, I've looked in the cabinets. I've looked in the drawers. I've looked in. So we wrapped them in this room. We wrapped the gifts in this room. And then I remember him holding them. He was holding them. And he walked out. And I swore he walked into the living room and just like set them down. That's what I thought he did. But I don't remember. And he doesn't have any idea what he did with them. Like, I just don't understand how he but I've looked at all the cabinets, I've looked at all the drawers, we've looked at all the, like, open spaces. I know the wrapping paper we used, it was a white wrapping paper. I will look under the bed. The dryer, I did look in the dryer this morning for clothes, and they're not in there. I looked at every cabinet, we've looked everywhere. It's literally making me crazy that we can't find it. The gifts, like, we can't find any of them. I just cannot figure out how they just disappeared. Megan had a good point though. She messaged me. She's like, he probably seldom. She goes, he probably seldom. Remember when he went to school and what did he sell at school, Megan? And he's like, oh, I sold it. Oh, his stuffy, his favorite stuffy. It was favorite stuffy day, and he took his to school. And I was like, where's your favorite stuffy? Where's your favorite stuffy? And he's like, oh, I sold it. He goes, I sold it. That was so funny. But she messaged me. She's like, he probably sold it. But I don't think he could have gotten the gifts to school. Because they actually weren't, like, small. I just don't know what they were. I know what one was. He opened them. He could have, but I think he would have remembered that. He only knew what, well, the best part is he told my husband, he goes, well, I know what one of them is. He goes, I can tell you. And he's like, it was a coloring book for 40-year-olds. For only 40-year-olds. It was so funny. As if like that, like, but we don't know what the other stuff was because we wrapped it and we didn't open it. He could have opened them. I don't know. No. I can't see any of my kids opening them, to be completely honest. My kids aren't like, they don't even see a bottle of ketchup that's like sitting right in front of their face in the fridge. Like they wouldn't even notice the presents. It's the C2. Oh, I'd highly recommend it. I love this thing. Use code, is it code Tara11? Tara11, I think the code is, and you get 20% off or 30% off. It's 20 to 30% off. Oh, you like the... Oh, I thought you said recipes. Much respect. Thank you. What's up? Hello, hello. How many steps does everybody get? Do you go put them in the freezer? Okay, I don't think they would fit in the freezer. This is the box they came in, you guys. You guys, this is the box they came in. Like, this is the box. I don't understand how we lost the present. Like, I just cannot figure it out. Like, it doesn't make sense that it's gone. It doesn't make sense at all. I'm, like, so confused how the present just disappeared. Doesn't make sense. You guys, go like the live. I found out this morning on Olivia's, that's how you guys get XP and level up. That's how you guys get the XP. You're at 9,440 steps. Moly, I'm at 1,195. So what's funny is my steps this morning on Olivia's post in our group, I was reading through it, and I was actually shocked how little steps we all had. But I was right there in there with you guys. I didn't feel as bad once I saw how everybody was right there with me. Also, who told me the other day about the vinegar for fruit flies? Who said the vinegar idea? Because that was probably the worst way for my fruit flies. I caught 0 with vinegar. I caught more with the fruit than I did the vinegar. Nice. I'm not sure. You're at 5,300. Holy moly, that's really good, woman. Okay, I'm starting to think I might have favored my left leg for my lead leg yesterday for our workout, because my left leg is so much more sore than my right leg. My left calf hurts like it's an 8 out of 10. My right calf is like 3 out of 10. And I feel like, and my left calf is not my injured leg. It's not my injured ankle. It's my strong one. And I think I might have worked my strong one a lot harder because it's I don't know. My right one's actually my dominant one, but my right one is injured. So I think I might have I overdid it on my left one. My left calf is so sore. So sore. Do you guys want to go look under the bed real quick and see if we find like presents? If they're under the bed, I'm gonna be shocked. But I didn't look under the bed. So we can do it. And here's the story. Some of you guys probably have no idea what we're talking about, but I put stories on Instagram every day and Facebook. And in my story this morning, I explained how yesterday was my husband's birthday and we lost his birthday presents. We lost them. We wrapped them on Sunday. Me and Cope wrapped them. We wrapped them in this white Christmas paper right here. It's right over here. And Cope was like, okay, I'm gonna give him to Dad. I said, oh, well, no, don't give him to Dad yet. Let's give him to him on his birthday. And so he was like, okay, I'll put him somewhere safe. I don't know what he said. I know he didn't say I'll hide him. But anyway, they disappeared. And they were the presents my mom sent him. And they're literally gone. Like, we looked for them yesterday for like hours. I spent more hours than I would like to admit on looking for presents and unclogging toilets and unclogging a toilet. So between unclogging a toilet, that took up most of my day, was trying to get the toilet unclogged. Between that and trying to look for those presents, that's how we spent most of my husband's 40th birthday. Thank you. Nope, apple cider vinegar, that's what we did. I did the apple cider vinegar. I didn't use regular vinegar. I did the apple cider vinegar. I did exactly everything you guys have said. I even went and bought those like little traps that you guys told me to buy. I've done a lot of things, and we have a really bad fruit fly problem right now. It's actually really bad. It's not good. It's really bad. But I don't know what to do. I actually don't even want to show you guys what I did. I can't show you guys what I did this morning. I forgot about it. Well, I think with time, fruit flies are starting to get smarter. I think they're getting smarter. And now, so apple cider vinegar doesn't work. Kind of like vaccinations don't work. Like, we're getting, diseases are getting more widespread. I think that's what's happening with fruit flies. They're getting harder and harder to kill. And they're getting a lot smarter. Their IQ, I think, went up like probably 10 or 12. Okay, so sticky traps, that's what I have going right now. I had those going since last night. They got here last night. They are up. And I couldn't wait to look at them this morning. And I shouldn't have done it. I literally shouldn't have done it. But I couldn't wait. I was like expecting to get downstairs and see like hundreds of them on it. I don't even want to spoil how many I found. Katie, I don't even want to admit what happened. I don't even want to admit it. Maybe we just need more time. I think we need more time. You're back. Arthur. I'm still into health. I feel like health isn't really a fad. It's something we have to stay into, you guys. Health isn't like a fad that comes and goes. It's like our whole life. We need to be worried about our health and be proactive about our health. Or it's a lot harder to get back on the health train. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Before you want me to thank you, Zen James, let me go show you what I did. Let me go show you guys. So I did this a few hours ago. You guys are gonna laugh. You guys are like, no, she didn't. And I did. Okay, so let's do this. So here is, I wasn't gonna show you guys this, but I feel like I have to. Okay, we ready? That's what I have going on. And I put all my fruit in the fridge, but yeah. And should we see if we got anything yet? Hold up, let me see if I got anything. You guys, we got 0. We got literally 0 gnats. 0. And they fly around all the time. They fly around. They're literally flying around right now, and I have 0. I'm just losing my mind with these things. They're smarter than me, and whatever. They're family now. They're family. Everything works except what I'm trying. Everything works. You could just set a dirty washcloth out and it gets 100 of them. I have so many real plants in my house. Let's go see if they're on. I haven't even thought about the real plants. I don't think I've seen one near a real plant. There's literally none in the plants. Like on the leaves? Hold up. All I'm realizing with this plant is I have to water it. Let me go check this plant. Here's this plant. But I don't see any flies. Like when I see them, I don't see anything. I don't see any on this thing either. Yeah, I don't think it's the plants. I haven't seen any on the plants. 0. Am I going to eat? I bet one of my kids will eat it here soon. I'm sure my kid will eat it. Yeah, I'm just kind of over it. It's whatever. But I do think we should go maybe look under the bed for that. The drain. Okay, let's just do some more water. Yesterday I boiled water. I actually just leave my pot up here now because it attracts so many. Or just because I was boiling water for the toilets. What's up in Boston? So let's go do some more water real quick. Let's do some more water. See, I see one right there. It probably is the drain, but I put boiling water down it a bunch. This is how the vinegar is doing. Apple cider vinegar, 0. The fruit has a bunch. These like fruit ones have a ton, but they're multiplying faster than I can catch them. So let's do some boiling water. I've boiled so much water since yesterday. And said, do you wish I was in my 20s again? Do you wish you were in your 20s again, or do I wish? I don't wish. Was she saying to you, I wish I was in my 20s? Because no, I'm good. I actually really like my 30s. I actually really like my 30s. Okay, we're gonna boil water. Another pot of boiling water. My girlfriend, 35. Oh, I'm 36. Your girlfriend and I are like the same age. I'm 36. I have 3 kids. My husband just turned 40 yesterday. So I feel like we're all like the same age. Do you guys have kids? Don't let me forget the water, you guys. Do not let me forget the water on the stove. It's funny, the things that we worry about when we're 35 and 36. She thinks I'm in my 20s? Oh, no. No. Oh, I thought you said, does she wish I was in my 20s? No, I'm not in my 20s. I'm 36. But, yeah, things that we do. I have a 13-year-old, I have a 12-year-old, and I have a 6-year-old. But my husband's 40th birthday was yesterday. I spent most of his birthday trying to unclog a toilet for him. So he had a crapper again. I was trying to surprise him with his favorite crapper. Do I diet a lot? No. 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 You don't, no. I'm at like 2,100 calories and I just hit my protein every day. I don't feel like I'm on a diet like any day. There's no day that I feel like I'm on a diet anymore. Now that I've hit my goal weight, I don't feel like I'm ever on a diet. Like with pizza, I have pizza, I still hit my protein. You just gotta hit your protein every day. Hit your protein, get your water, get your steps. But I don't, if you've been around me, you know that I don't really, I don't know. But when I was dieting to lose weight, it sucked. I was hangry, I hated it. I was at like 1,400, it was 1,450 calories and I hated it. I hated it. My friend, are you dealing with gnats? I am dealing with gnats and they're winning. I'm losing. I'm so much bigger than them, but I'm losing the battle. Yeah, I'm losing the battle to the, I call them fruit flies. Maybe they're different than gnats. Maybe they're actually gnats and not fruit flies. I don't know what I'm dealing with, but they suck. Yeah. Yep, they're not fun. Yeah, so you guys are like, man, I can't seem to get like my weight under control or I can't get my health under control. Eat a lot of whole foods, nutrient-dense whole foods. Make sure you're eating some good fiber-filled foods. Fibrous foods are so nutrient-dense. It makes a really big difference. Have I looked into blood type diets? I looked into those. I mean, I've never done them. I read about different diets, but no. I've read about them, but I'm big on just hitting your protein and getting your steps, daily habits. You guys, I got 3 kids. I'm not here trying to like do any food, elimination diets, none of that. Spray the fruit flies with Windex Plus. They make a fruit fly trap. I have all the traps. I have all the traps. I feel like if there's a fruit fly trap, I have it, but maybe I don't. Do I have the lightning? Yes, that's what I have in there right now, Amanda. That's what I have in there. I put 2 of them up yesterday. I ordered them on Amazon. They got here yesterday, and they're up. Were you on here just a minute ago when I showed you guys the soil? Were some of you guys not on here? If you were on here, do you guys think they were from the soil of my plants? Like, would you not see them in the soil? Or, like, they're never in the soil? They just like being in the same house as soil? Like, I don't have a fruit fly near my plants. Would you see them in soil? Or are they nowhere near a plant? They just... That's what I'm wondering. It's a question I'm asking. Because something's not adding up. I feel like if they were from the soil, you would see some in the soil, right? I am walking. Yeah, they're not in the soil. That's why. Were you on here when I just showed you guys all the soil and all the plants? Were you on here? So I literally went and did a video in the soil and the plants, and it's not from the soil. But I'm guessing. Go walk outside. You guys go walk outside. Go walk outside. If you like walking outside, I am not a huge fan of being freezing. I'm not. I'm not at all. So I'm walking in my house. It's the same thing. You're gonna get the same exact workout walking in your house or walking outside. You choose whichever one you want to walk in. If you guys like walking outside, walk outside. But don't overthink walking. You guys, walking outside is no healthier than walking in your house. Nope. It's all the same. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Nicole understands. Nicole understands. I have a friend, and she puts 3 phones up so she can go live on TikTok, YouTube, and maybe Facebook or Instagram. I don't know which one was her third. But she does all 3 of them at one time. The phones are like all next to each other, so you don't know which one she's reading comments from. It's insane. But that's how you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or 3 birds with 1 stone. I'm using the C2. It's a walking pad. I love it. How do I say what? Sorry. How do I say motivated? I just do it. It's not motivation. It's more discipline. Motivation, I'm really firm on motivation. If you guys are counting on motivation to keep you guys healthy, you've got to change your thought process to discipline. Set alarms, make reminders, make lists, do whatever you need, but it's not motivation that keeps any of us going. I promise you, once you do this long enough, it's not motivation. That motivation is something that's like the first week of your diet or the first week of like this new exciting thing. But then motivation goes away, and that's when discipline has to kick in, or you are not going to last. You have to have discipline. We all have it within. We just have to unbury it and use it. And sometimes it means making a lot of alarms in our phone to like get up and walk, get off the couch. When I was a kid, you guys want to know something I had to do? We only had 1 phone in our house. We had 1 telephone. If we wanted to be on the phone talking to our friends, we had to be cleaning the house. You could not sit on the couch and talk on the phone. You couldn't do that. My mom didn't let us do that. If we wanted to talk to our friend on the phone, you had to be cleaning the house. Like putting things away, doing dishes. She didn't care about the scenario or what you were talking about. She didn't care how important it was. You were cleaning the house if you wanted to talk on the house phone. And it really taught me to hate talking on the phone from a really young age. A really young age. So maybe it's when you guys watch TV, walk, get your steps in. Every commercial or ad, do some squats. Get your water in, do something. You can't just sit there all day and expect to get these miraculous results. You gotta move your body, exercise. Willpower, yep. Oh, you're welcome. I miss the 90s. I do too. That house phone, you guys, my sister, she loved it. If I had a friend call, I'm like, bro, I can't talk. But I didn't call my friends bro. That's a new word. My kids call me bro. I call them bro. We're all bros in our house. We're all bros. We got some riz. We talk about 6'7". But back when I was a kid, I just told my friends, hey, I can't talk. And I went and played outside because I couldn't stand talking. Because if you guys remember the 90s, if you walked too far from your house, first you had a cord, but if you didn't have a cord, if you walked too far from the base, you lost signal. I hated being in my house because my mom always loved us to clean, and I hated it. I just played outside. I think it was dude. Maybe it was dude back then. Dude, bro. Cope says bro so much. Him and I call each other bro so much, it's ridiculous, you guys. I'm like roasting right now. Dude, our Our house has been set to 6-7, our thermostat, and Cope, every time he sees it, he goes and tells everybody, you guys, it's 6-7 in here. But it's literally set to 6-7. So it's 6-7 most of the time, and he enjoys it every single time he sees it, and his brothers don't think it's funny at all anymore. Whew, I didn't fall off. But his brothers don't find it funny at all or entertaining. They're like, dude, it's not that cool. I'm like, well, if you were 6, it would have been. Yeah, I can't relate. I didn't exist until 98. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. I know, I think my brother was born in he's 26. My brother was born in 99. And he was such a baby, well, when we still had our house phone. Oh, that's awesome. After 4 months, you're still doing exercise. That's awesome. I died yesterday too. Yesterday's workout was brutal, like brutal. We did the 1,000 step-ups, you guys. 1,000 step-ups was brutal. But I didn't die. I survived it because I'm still here. This is not AI. This is you guys and Mrs. Woodcocks. I know you guys think my last name's funny. You guys, I know all the little inner boy of a lot of you guys thinks it's really funny. Do I do jumping jacks? Only on jumping jack days. Yeah, I only do jumping jacks on jumping jack days. My water's probably boiling. Who all remembers my water that we started boiling? Should we go change it? I feel like we should. I was not a fan either, Jess. Yeah, my left knee, it did not like that at all. Is that my husband's last name? Woodcocks? Yeah. I tried to get him to take mine, and he wasn't for that. Like, he didn't really find that entertaining at all. Freaking. No. Here in the United States, you take your husband's last name when you get married, and you get to go to the Social Security office, and you get to, like, if you've never been in a Social Security office to change your last name, you've not lived. It's worse than being in the DMV. A Social Security office, I'm sitting in there, and this is when Snuggies just came out, like those Snuggie things that, but I feel like you should wear a Snuggie in public. That's just my own personal thing. I don't let my kids wear it in public. The only time you'll see me wearing it in public is at a baseball game. I sometimes do make an exception that at baseball games we can wear our Snuggies because we sit there forever and it's freezing. So, but I don't let my kids leave the house in our Snuggies. That's just not something we do. But I know some people, you guys look different and you guys wear them to the grocery store and stuff. But I was sitting in the Social Security office and they just came out because this was 14 years ago and they weren't as common. And I just remember looking around and I'm like, what is even happening? People were wearing those Snuggies and I didn't really know about them. I'm in Ohio. This walking pad is absolutely amazing. I love it. It is from Walking Pad, like King Smith official company, like the actual walking pad. If you guys get it, use code Tara. I think it's Tara11 that you guys use, and you will get 20% off. So, but they also do have really good Black Friday deals. They do have good Black Friday deals. What's up in Switzerland? Yesterday I had sushi, you guys, and I've decided I actually trust sushi now. My husband loves sushi, and I'm really cheap, and I got sick of buying sushi. I'm like, babe, we can't afford sushi so much. Like, this is too expensive. We can't afford sushi. So it's just not a smart, wise way to spend your money. But my kids love sushi. My husband loves sushi. I love sushi. But it's just expensive. So we started making it ourselves. And then one of my friends had to tell me about worms in salmon. And you guys, I couldn't eat it anymore. Having to deal with a whole floppy piece of salmon and taking the skin off and making my own sushi. If I saw a worm, I would be devastated. I would never eat salmon again. So I decided yesterday while eating the sushi from the store that if they found a worm in it, they would probably remove it, right? If there was a worm in the sushi or in the salmon, they would remove it. And I wouldn't have to deal with it. And I'm fine with that. As long as it's removed before I eat it, I'm fine. It's 90. That sounds amazing. I'm at 3,467 steps. Who's all new here? Who's all new on our live today? Who's all new? I'm not letting my friends eat worms. I'm not letting you guys eat worms. Jason, he just needs to stop looking so hard. I'm definitely afraid of snakes. And one time I learned, and this actually helped me. We were doing a hike. One of my husband's best friends died. His name was Cope. That's where we got our son's name from. He was shot in Iraq. And so we, every year we do a hike in honor of him back where he lives, back in Colorado, and where he was raised. Anyway, we do this hike, and the first year I did the hike, I saw like 5 snakes within the first 5 minutes. And it was enough snakes that I was like, why are we doing this? Like, how are we doing this hike? Like, this is awful how many snakes we're seeing. And one of the guys taught me, because these guys weren't even fazed by the snakes. They didn't even like I didn't know whether to run or stand still. Like, I'm like, I never remember if you're supposed to like dart out of there or stand still. And I know for a bear we stand still, but snakes, I don't really know what to do. So I was like, internally my heart was just pounding, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Anyway, one of the guys taught me that if you don't look for the snakes, you won't find the snakes. He's like, Tara, he's like, let me give you a lesson that I learned years ago training in the Marine Corps. He's like, if you don't look for it, you're not going to find it. And I feel like that's how I have to take on the salmon with the worms, because if you don't look for it, you're not going to find it. And then it's not as bad, because I've never looked for them and I've never found one in my salmon. But that's how I dealt with snakes, and I still look for them because my brain can't just not look for them. We have spiders that will end you in 30 seconds. I'm sure we do too. Let's go put the boiling water in the sink and kill another batch of fruit flies. It's so satisfying killing fruit flies. I love it. It's like a battle that I freaking face every day of my life. Okay, guys, let's do this. You looked for worms? Did you find any? Did you find any? You guys, we're killing another slew of fruit flies. Okay. I felt good. I feel like we might have shown my Zevo. I don't even want to admit that this is my Zevo. That's my Zevo. Is that good or what, Melissa? I feel like it's the only thing that signal from the Atlantic, do not get worms. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's grab a water. Let's grab water and let's go do some more steps. Where are you trapped at? You can only... Gosh. I caught a banana. I caught one banana. I caught no fruit flies. And I decided I tried to be clean. I try to be clean, you guys. I've got 3 kids, and it's almost nearly impossible to stay clean. It's impossible. I had to give up. It was either to keep my sanity or keep my house clean, and I just decided I'll keep my sanity, and my house will stay clean when my kids move out. Like, that's it. I got 3 boys, and I fought that battle for long enough that you choose sanity or you choose your house staying clean. Or happiness. Happiness is in there too, you guys. Like, I could clean 24/7. Does that make me happy? No. I want my kids to live life, and no. I want to, yeah. One day we will have nice things. One day we will have a clean house all the time. But right now, I'll take fruit flies and happy kids over the, yeah, I'll take it. I guess you got to choose your battles. So I'll add fruit flies and happy kids to versus a clean, perfect house. We have wrestling every single night. So wrestling started, and it's every single night. Guess what? Some of you guys are gonna be shocked right now when you guys hear what I have to say. Some of you guys are gonna be like, Tara, why would you even do that to yourself? So I might have signed up to help be a coach, a wrestling coach. I may or may not have signed up to help be a wrestling coach, and I think tonight's my first night on the mat with the kids. They have no girl coaches, and there's a lot of girls that wrestle. So the first night I was there, one of the moms was like, don't you wrestle? And I'm like, well, no, I don't wrestle. Like, I've done wrestling before. I did the mom tournament, and we kicked some butt, but I don't wrestle. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Turi Mirage. Thank you. I appreciate you. But they have girls out there, and some of these girls, I could tell it's kind of uncomfortable for the guys to like help them, and so I'm like, I don't mind helping. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I can help. So we have to do a background check, and shut up. Wait, I think you left the cover on my Zevo. Stop it, Melissa. Melissa just texted me that she said she thinks I left the cover on my Zevo. No flipping way. Okay. Melissa, what are you talking about? Hold up. Melissa said she just texted me and said, I think you left the cover on my Zevo. What does that mean? Okay, so I have this, and I have this, and this, and this. What do you mean you think I left the cover? Because I might have. I don't know what. I don't read instructions. I just pull and push. And now I'm wondering. Okay. Is Melissa back on here? Because I don't know where I would have left the cover. Does anybody know if I did that? Maybe something comes off here. I don't know. There's a plastic protector on the sticky. Okay, I have that off of it. Yeah, this is sticky, so see? Like if I was a fly, I would be stuck to that. So I did take the plastic piece off. I did do that. It's just for decoration. I haven't caught one fruit fly, you guys. So I'm considering it more for like decoration. But I've heard that if you put it by bananas, it could help. So I put my banana right there, and I'm hoping that helps. But so far, let me just show you guys. So far, this is where I've caught the most fruit flies. Look at him. See him in there? Oh, I thought he was about to get out. Okay, so I have moldy strawberries in here. I have moldy strawberries, and I have fruit flies in here. It's just not catching all of them, but you can see them up here. You can see them all throughout there. The vinegar, the apple cider vinegar has caught 0. The moldy strawberries have caught quite a bit. This one has caught some. They're actually molding pretty fast. This one, I spilled the vinegar. I was like, why do I smell so much vinegar? Well, probably because I spilled it. Dang it. When I did this, I spilled my vinegar on it. But anyway, the vinegar doesn't work at all for me. Put a fruit and vegetable in the fridge. Put a fruit stand, what's that mean? Vegetable in the fridge. They're not in the fridge. Use apple vinegar, that's what I did. So apple vinegar doesn't work on my nuts. So this is what apple vinegar has done. Caught 0. My apple vinegar, I have contraptions all over the whole house, you guys. And I've caught apple vinegar. I've caught a ton in these. This is a banana I put in here. You can see a bunch of them flying around. Well, it's a banana peel. See, right there, you can see one. They're all over in this, but this is just the banana peel. Banana peels work great. Fruit works great. Apple cider vinegar doesn't work at all. Leave it open. So that's what I did before and it didn't work. But my kids might have drank it. So sometimes my kids, they drink stuff on the counter just because they think it's theirs. We'll try it, whatever. We'll try it. What's it gonna hurt? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, we'll see if the open one works. Here's another oh, this one has a bunch in it. That one has a bunch. That's some fruit. That's some molded up fruit. But whatever. We'll catch some. We won't. I don't know. Let's close my work office door. This is Cope and I. This is our craft room, you guys. As soon as he gets off that bus, he comes sprinting in this house and he rounds the corner. He's like, Mom, can we do crafts? So, yeah, Cope, it's probably the cutest thing like I've ever had is watching Cope run in to do crafts. He sprints in with his whole heart, just waiting to just make some new crafts. We even have a diary that only him and I can read that we put our secrets in. We put our secrets, like what we were gonna buy for the party, we put it in a locked like diary thing. That way nobody saw what our party plans were for Dad's birthday. And it's funny because yesterday I wasn't home and he said, Mom, did you get everything on the list? And I said, I don't know, buddy, I forgot the list. I said, can you read it to me? Because he was already home. He goes, Mom, he's like, I can't find it. So he finally found it. He goes, Mom, I don't know how to read though. And so I'm like, okay, go show your brother. Colton was here. And he goes and shows Colton. He was in the middle of a game, so he couldn't read it. So Cope is like, Colton, please help me. Mom's almost leaving the store. I need help reading. He couldn't read our list. So then I said, Cope, just spell me the words. Just spell me the words and I'll help you out. It was so funny, him trying to get the list to me. So we got everything for the party. You're outside Buffalo. What part are you outside? What part? I have family that lives in Orchard Park. So we are huge Buffalo Bill fans. Huge Buffalo Bills fans. My mom's from Buffalo. She's from a town outside of Buffalo called Springville. We used to go there all the time. We'd go to Springville. When my great grandma was alive, we would go to Springville every year. Just a small town. Okay, I don't know where that is. I just know where Springville is, and every time we'd go, she'd show me her school, and we would play Pinochle. Is Pinochle still a game there? Because we would play it with my great grandma. We would play Pinochle. We would play a game called, it was called 31, but I think it was called something else. Yes, very much. But it was so fun. I loved it when my great grandma was alive up there, but now just my uncle and aunt, they live up there still. They're the ones in Orchard Park, and I need to come up. But I love the Bills. Love the Bills. We just need to win. We need to win. We need to win some more games. Last weekend was awful. That was not a game to lose. Yeah, I don't. So we lived in Montana for a little while. Do you think New York or Montana? What do you think's worse? Or colder, I should say. We love it very much, the snow. So would you guys rather have New York snow or Montana snow? Montana, yeah, I'd rather have Montana snow. Montana snow is very dry. It's like powder. It's so different. So different. Yes. East Coast snow and like Montana snow or Western snow, Rocky Mountain snow, so different. And I do prefer the powder over the wet snow. I prefer the powdery snow. It took me years to figure out the difference and to really realize the difference. I've had to live in both of them. Yeah. Eat mostly wet. Yes, I don't love the wet, dense snow. I don't love it at all. Yesterday we had a snowball fight outside. You guys, me and Cope loves the snow, even though we only had just a tiny bit. We played in that snow until it finished melting. We're almost to 5,000 steps. You guys, go like the live. We're almost at 200. We're almost at 200 likes. Oh, I'll take beach over snow any day too, Amanda. The problem is I'm married and my husband will take the snow over the beach every day. Yeah, they do hurt in the eyeball. You don't wear safety goggles? Oh, we wear safety goggles for our snowball fights. We like straight up like elf it. Like our hands just start spinning. Or no. You gotta wear safety goggles for your snowball fights. That's a rookie mistake. Like and subscribe, yes. Who loves the snow in UK? You have to tell us where everything is ice. Oh no. No. That's like living in Dallas. If Dallas gets snow, it's ice. It's not even snow. My sister will call me and she's like, hey, we're getting snow, and it's not snow. All I gotta say is what they get in Dallas, like Texas, is straight ice. That's not even like fun. Ice is like the worst. Ice is the worst stuff ever. But I don't consider ice snow. If you live in Texas, you guys know what I'm talking about. Because when you guys get snow, it's like straight ice. I'm in Ohio. Okay, guys, we're almost at 200 likes. We're almost there. Who saw my video from the... Well, I guess I didn't post it on YouTube. I'll get it over here. We still haven't got one bird either. So maybe it's just me. Because I put out a bird trap, or not a trap, a bird like feeder. We haven't seen one bird. So maybe it's me. It's something I'm doing wrong. And that's why I'm not catching any of this stuff. It's gotta be a me problem. Because my friends, they get all these things and they get their fruit flies, they see birds, they like experience life, and we do it and we get nothing. So I think it's more of like something I'm doing wrong. I did ask Olivia her secret, Amanda. That's the problem. She's like, just put the bird food out there. One snow while we were in Texas, completely shut down. Yes. Here, our school never shuts down, but nothing is like Montana. Montana, because the weather in Montana, if we got that here, it's shut down more. But Montana, you guys, I can't even make this up. One time, they would get 20 inches of snow and they're still going to school. They would get, it would be negative 30. We're still going to school. Negative 40. We're still going to school. And I'm like, what the heck? So one day the bus, and we have one bus. In Montana, our school had one bus to pick up K through 12. All the kids went on one bus. And so it picks up, and the principal was the bus driver. The principal, he's the bus driver. So the teachers were all getting school ready, get their class ready, and the principal's doing his driving. You guys, they wrecked into someone's mailbox. So my kids get home, and they're like, oh, we hit, and our friend, their mailbox is down. And my kids were like, oh, we hit it today, and our bus went into the ditch. And I'm like, what? They go, yeah, we hit the mailbox. So they had to walk to school in like this much snow and freezing. And so they walked like over a mile to school, you guys. These kids walked. My kids were like kindergarten and second grade. And I was like, you guys walked to school? Because we came from North Carolina, where if a bus wrecked or if a bus hit something, they were calling the parents. There was a lawsuit if you didn't. It was very different life than in Montana. Montana, they just had the kids all walk to school. It was probably a mile, a little bit over a mile. And everything was fine. No parents huffed and puffed. It was so different. That was our first year being at that school when that happened. But no one ever called us. No one ever told us. We found out, and then I asked my friend Christy, because it happened to her house. That's where the mailbox was hit. And I said, the kid said that your mailbox was hit. She's like, yeah, the bus hit it today. And I was just like, oh my gosh, nobody was hurt. You would have been so mad. I mean, but everybody was fine. Nobody was hurt. It was just such a different world. It's like a different world in Montana. You don't expect that to happen. You think that, I don't know, it's really different. We walked every day. Oh, I know, up and downhill to school in the snow. Like, you guys walked uphill to school, you guys walked uphill home in the snow. Like, I know what we did back in the day. That was hard. Our parents, man, they even walked barefoot. They walked barefoot in the snow, uphill and uphill home. In the snow, 4 miles. It was less than 2 miles from the school. It was about 2 miles from the school. And I let my kids ride their bikes, because in Montana, it's just different. It's a different way of life. It's very active. There are bears, there are moose, there are mountain lions, but it's safer. It feels safer. But I would let my kids ride their bikes to school when they were in kindergarten and second grade. And my parents about flipped. I remember telling people, like, oh yeah, they rode their bikes, and my parents were so mad that I let them ride their bikes to school. Like, I was like, all the kids in the neighborhood ride their bikes. Like, when it's nice there, none of the kids ride the bus. They just all get on their bikes and they just ride to school. And it's not like they're on a main road. There's like a little bike path in our neighborhood, and then they would get to the school. It was insane. I was like, oops. Okay, that's how it was in Montana, is that the kids rode their bikes to school. Can I run? No. I can't really run that well yet. I've actually ran for like short distances, but I can't run. I'm just not willing to risk it. I actually start PT tomorrow. But yeah, we had our kids riding their bikes to school. One day my kids went out to the bus to go to school, and the neighbor, Bob, he lives across the street, he texted me and he's like, be careful, there's a moose and a baby moose on the edge of your property. We go outside, you guys, there was a mom moose and a baby moose in our yard, just like standing there looking at the kids. And so I'm like, boys, do not get near the moose. Like, he texted us and I didn't see it till we got, like, kids were already out there. And I just remember looking at my phone and they're standing for the bus, and moose are like a tricky animal. You don't realize how dangerous they are until it's too late sometimes. Like, moose are very aggressive, especially if they have a baby with them. Oh, they will attack, 1,000. Moose are very aggressive, especially with a baby. Yeah. Like, one time I was live and we lived in Montana, and I was on a Facebook Live, and a moose, I was like, oh, a horse must be loose, because everybody has horses out there. And because I thought I saw a horse running down the street, like on the concrete, like the paved street. It was a moose. And I was like, oh, I said, it's a moose on the loose. Who remembers that live on Facebook? It was literally a moose, and I turned the camera and you guys all got, I have a video of it. I think I screen recorded that part of my Facebook Live, because you could literally see the moose just, it was like a younger moose, but it was just running down the street. Yeah, elk aren't aggressive, like, at all. No. Elk are like, they're like deer. They're not, we always had elk out there, and they're not aggressive. I don't, like, nothing like a moose. Nothing like a moose. I am from Ohio. We lived in Montana, so we have a place out in Bozeman, and we lived there for 3 years. We love it out there. Moose are amazing, yes. Bears, we had some massive mountain lions. One day we were drinking coffee, and it was like a Sunday morning. We're just in our house drinking coffee, and there was a mountain lion just walking across our yard into the neighbor's yard, like a massive mountain lion in broad daylight. That was scary. After I saw that was when we first moved there. And that was when I was like, kids, make sure you guys always put the dogs out before you guys go out. Because the dogs will at least bark at the mountain lion and it'll run away. But kids are sometimes quiet. But my dogs will bark. They're like hunting dogs, and most likely the mountain lion will just run away. And so I always put them out, or not the mountain lion. I always put the dogs outside first. Brown bears, yeah, the bears you never really saw during the day. They just would come and eat your trash. I feel like the only time we knew that we had bears was at night when they would come like go through your trash. They would always knock over the neighbor's trash can, Tom, and they would go through his trash. I felt like it was karma because he was just not a nice person. He couldn't stand it. But we kept our trash out there in the garage, our trash can, but he would keep it like next to his like barn thing, and he always had bears over there. But yeah, bears are not, we never really saw bears during the day near our house. We saw mountain lions, we saw fox, we saw coyotes, we saw moose, elk, deer, but I don't think I ever saw a bear like run through the yard, ever. What part of Arizona? Careful if you have dogs, porcupines. You must live out west, Nick. Where do you live? Oh, you live in a different country, right? Because we don't have porcupine. I've never seen a porcupine, like, outside of Arizona or Nevada. You live in Mesa? Too cool. Arizona is beautiful. So I'm not gonna lie, I could probably live in Arizona. I could live in Arizona. My memory tells me Jersey. Who's from Jersey? Not me. I've never been from Jersey. I've been to Jersey one time. I went to Jersey Shore, or whatever it's called, the Jersey Shore. It was awful. I hated it. Your mom's dog got hit by a porcupine? What do you mean hit by like it slapped it? Or it was driving its car and it like ran it over? Like, we need more context to how your mom's dog got. Did your mom's dog get slapped by a porcupine or run over by a porcupine? I freeze too. But I did learn that if you have nice cozy boots and you have a nice jacket, it does make the freezing temps more bearable. Slapped by a porcupine. Your mom's dog. You guys, I'm about to pee my pants. Do you guys want to wait or do you guys want me to end it? I'm about to pee my pants. You guys want to wait? Or do you guys want me to end the live? I have to pee so bad. Okay, you guys wait. You guys can just see what weird things you guys see in the background. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you guys, let's hear it. What's the weirdest thing you guys saw? Like, it's almost like hanging out in my house. It's almost like playing that game, like what doesn't fit. Or what's that game in those highlight magazines? Like what doesn't belong. Looks like a shipping and package table. No, not a. Oh, because of the printer. No, it's really not even a No, it's pretty, this room, I try to keep it clean. I actually do try to keep this clean because it's like my office / Coke and I's craft room. We even put a sign out there just to tell people that this is our craft room. We put a sign and he taped it up with like the thickest tape he can use. And I came out and I was like, he put the tape on our walls that's like, that you put on boxes. That's how he taped but it says that this is our craft room, just to make sure you guys know. We have a door and everything. Like, we're getting pretty fancy. We even have a whistle, just in case somebody doesn't listen to us. Just said, take the phone with you when you're weird. Oh my gosh, yeah. People are weird. It's one thing with YouTube. I love the conversation because I feel like we actually get to talk. TikTok lives, nobody talks. YouTube, you guys are fun. I really enjoy you guys on TikTok or YouTube. TikTok, people just watch. Like, you're walking and walking and walking, and everybody's just like, and I'm like, this is the most awkward thing ever. Like, it's not fun. But you guys, I'll take a little bit of weird to have conversation. I don't even care. I'll take the weird. I don't mind weird. But TikTok, man, they're not as much fun as they used to be. I feel like the engagement has really gone down. You're from Brazil. I wonder if like USPS gives like small business owners difficult time when shipping. Oh no, they love us. USPS loves us. We get a discount. We don't get a. They don't give us. They like USPS. They mainly operate from like small town, like these like little USPSs in town. They really appreciate the business, like a lot, and they're super nice. Like the USPS we have right here, they like will even let me go in like the back in the shipping area and unload stuff. Sometimes I unload like big loads of packages to ship, and they let me pull back where like the where their trucks pull up to. And they're amazing. I love our USPS workers here. They're really great. Even the ones in Montana were great. Like, they're really good. I do like UPS too. I work a lot with UPS right now. And I do like UPS. I've never really done much with FedEx. That's not one of the shippers that like we work with much for some reason. We're at 6,200 steps. 6,200 steps, you guys. We're doing it. They changed the driver. Okay, who all celebrates Christmas on here? Who all celebrates Christmas? Let's do some Christmas chatting. Who all celebrates Christmas? The leggings don't feel even. Like this one needs fixed at the bottom. Who all celebrates it? Me too, Megan. Okay, so what are some gifts that we're getting that you guys are either asking for this year? Because I know some of you guys are young. Or are your kids, like, what are you guys getting your kids? Or what are, like, the hot items I have boys, but I have a lot of nieces. But what are like the hot items that people are looking for on Black Friday, or you have to order early, or you're not gonna get, or like the must? Okay, one of the things kind of shocked me. Lynn was like, "Hey, make sure we get this thing." She sent me a CD player with speakers on it. I said, "Wait. Are we going back to CD players? Is that a cool thing?" I didn't realize CD players are coming back. These kids, my kids wouldn't even know what to do with a CD player. It was like a CD player that you put in your bedroom. And I was like, I would love to get my kids a CD player just to watch them try to figure out how to play music. They wouldn't even know how. Does she have CDs? My kids would have no idea how to play a song. He plays records too. Okay, well, we don't have records. I honestly don't even know if I kept my CDs. Your first phone, that's exciting. About 10,000 steps a day. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Jonathan. I love that you watch your grandchildren. That's awesome. Okay, so what are some gifts though that you guys are asking for or getting, or your kids are wanting? My kids haven't asked for anything. Literally anything. What's in the CDs? All I think about is the ringer. Wait, what does he say? You scratch my CD. You scratch my CD. That would be my kids fighting about scratching each other's CD. Who watched The Ringer? It's like one of my favorite movies ever is The Ringer. Why don't I walk outside and do it? It's so cold outside. I really enjoy it in the nicer weather inside. Yes, it's so cold out right now. But if you guys prefer walking outside, walk your little hearts out. As long as you get some steps in, steps are steps. I don't think anybody's seen the movie. I feel like I just did that joke on yesterday after doing that workout, you guys, I was so hungry. Like, more hungry than I think I've been in 6 months after we did that workout yesterday. I could not even, like, get full. My stomach could not get full. Could not get full. No matter what I did, I was starving. Almost Zoom time. I love our Zooms. We need to start walking on Zooms. But I know some of you guys do. You need Cheez-Its? I haven't Cheez-Its in forever. Okay. You haven't seen the movie? Oh my gosh, you gotta watch that movie. Nikki, me too. I was so hungry yesterday. Like, I couldn't believe how hungry I was. And for some reason, sushi doesn't always fill me up. It's really weird. I could eat a lot of sushi and I still don't feel full. So I actually had a protein bar. Like, I had sushi, we went to wrestling, I came home, I had some more sushi, and then I had a protein bar. And I just couldn't get full. It was so weird. You love me a lot. Well, I love my followers. I love you guys. I love all of my followers. We have a lot of fun on here. Sticker said, Well, now you're making it weird. My abs hurt too. My abs, I figured it was from Monday. My abs hurt so bad, but I figured that was from Monday, not from Tuesday. But maybe, yeah, that workout yesterday, we did 1,000 box step-ups, you guys, for time. And it's just like, I think my favorite part is how you guys are like, that's it? Is that it? I'm like, what else do you guys want? I don't know who all said that's it on that, like, Veronica. I don't know if she's on here. She said, is that it? And I'm like, do any of you guys, like, understand how bad this sounds? I swear they ask me that on every workout. Is that it? I need to start making something so when they say that's it, is that it? I'm going to start just giving them something else. Oh, Anna. Oh, yeah, Anna asks me that too. Is that it? I need to start saying, well, no, we're also going to end it with 100 squats. And then they could do their 100 squats and we'll just all be done. Next time somebody said, is that it? I'm always going to say 100 squats. Well, no, we're going to end it, cash out with 1,000 squats, or 100 squats. Is that it? Nope, 100 squats. And so we don't have to do those. We're just going to start saying that to anyone that says, is that it? We're going to say 100 squats. Because, y'all, we did step-ups yesterday for literally an hour straight. It was a full hour of nothing but looking at a box and stepping up on a box and stepping down off the box. That was it. Yeah, that's the is that it punishment. That is, Jess, that is going to be, anytime they say, is that it? I'm going to say, that's what it's going to be. But the rest of us don't have to do it. We're just going to give it to them. Yep. Is that it punishment? Is going to be 100 squats. Well, no, that's not it. Of course that wouldn't be it. Why would someone only do 1,000 step-ups? Like, of course we have a finisher at the end. Of course. Why would we only do 1 hour of step-ups and not finish it with a cash out? Duh. Yeah, our team's crazy. They love movement. But they say it, like, at the craziest times. Like, I'll get done explaining a whole workout, and they love saying, is that it? It makes me second guess our workouts week program. It literally makes me second guess the workout, because then I think, like, oh, is this going to be too easy? That's the first thing that happens is I start to think, like, oh, shoot, this might not be hard, because I always program the workouts. And I didn't program the 1,000 step-ups, but I'm like, maybe I should have added more. Like, that's what, like, psychologically, that's how, when they ask, is that it? That's what it does to me. Is, it, like, makes me second guess myself. So yeah, we'll do the 100. Thank you. Okay, do I have dimples, you guys? Or do one of my kids or husband? Like, I guess there I do. Like, do I have dimples? If you just think of me, do I have dimples? Or does Zach? I don't think I could have either, Nikki. Did you do it with us, Nikki? Yes and no? Because yesterday, like, I saw people write in my story, like, oh, I hope your kids also have dimples. And I'm like, I don't think I have dimples. Or somebody was like, I hope at least one of your kids has dimples. And I was like, what are you talking about? You hope at least one of my kids also has dimples. That's what it was like, I hope at least one of your kids also gets dimples. Like, as if I have them or Zach has them. And I thought in my head, I'm like, I don't think I have dimples. Nikki, I'm glad you did it with us. I about died when we were doing it. And all of a sudden, April goes, I said, I'm at 100. And April goes, Danielle's already at 200. And I'm like, well, that's crazy. I could not believe it. When she said Danielle's at 200, when I said I was at 100, I was like, oh, okay then. Okay, I don't see dimples either. That's what I was wondering. And I meant to ask, like, what? But I don't always feel like having conversations. You were right on track with me. Yeah, I hated. Did you do it weighted, Nikki? Or just your body weight? Amy did it with a weight vest on. And it wasn't just any, it was a 15-pound weight vest, which that would have lift them. Wait, you were holding dumbbells? Or you had a weight vest? Wait, you were holding 20-pound dumbbells. Nikki? Because if Amy is absolutely a beast. She's like a silent beast. She's like Nikki is, and Katie Hempel. They're like silent beasts because they never turn the cameras on, and they never they're always doing it and crushing it. You were holding 10-pound dumbbells? Holy cow, I bet your forearms were like, oh my, I couldn't even imagine holding dumbbells for an hour straight. So one time I almost drowned, all I remember was looking above me and not breathing, seeing water. Oh gosh, I'm glad you didn't drown. I share seeing myself on camera. You what? I'm guessing you mean hate? Seeing yourself on camera? Oh, hate, yeah. I used to hate hearing myself talk. I used to think I sounded like a dude. I mean, I still do if I hear videos, but I guess I've just gotten more used to it because I make videos and edit my videos all the time. But I used to, when we first started, I literally thought I sounded like a dude in every video, and I hated it. But I've overcome that. I've accepted the dude sound. You don't sound... I used to think I did. That's all I would think of if I heard myself. I'm like, man, stop sounding like such an idiot. What's up, Gooseman? Do any of you guys think that you sound weird on video, though? Like, besides how you look, we all see ourselves as a way, but like how you sound when you talk. Do any of you guys watch old videos of yourself and you're like, why do I sound like that? Nikki is so pretty. Nikki's someone that looks pretty in her pictures, but I think in real life she's like so much prettier. You look pretty in your pictures all the time, but in real life, you're just a really naturally pretty person. And we see each other without makeup, you guys. They don't know what they're in for next meetup. Now that I've been doing my face care, I'm gonna look like I'm 15 years old. I'm gonna look like Nikki. I started looking haggard without makeup. And Nikki is so pretty without makeup. There's a few of you guys that really have Megan's another one. Megan she never wears makeup and she's just naturally a pretty girl. I come out and I look like a unicorn that got in a car accident. I look crazy without makeup. I look like I just do not like my face without makeup. You do not look old though. And did I go to a basketball game? No, I was at wrestling. I went to wrestling yesterday. I remember what my kid said to me, you guys. He said I look like I have acne. He's like, you have acne all over your face. And I'm like, wow, tell me how you really feel, buddy. Do you guys remember Wyatt saying that? I said, do you like me better with or without makeup? And he likes me better without makeup. Or he likes me better with makeup because he thinks I have acne all over my face, which I don't have any acne. I've actually never had acne. My sister did growing up. She had it really bad, that hormonal acne that you get in high school. It was awful. We tried, what all did my parents try for her? They tried everything. What was that really common one that I feel like it was expensive that everybody had though? What's that really expensive face brand that it might still be a big thing for teenage girls? Who all remembers it? I'm 36. Gosh, it was all over. Every commercial had this same, oh, you struggle with acne, you need to get this. And it was a system. It was a whole face system. Proactive. Yes, it was Proactive. And Proactive wasn't cheap, and we didn't have money. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, so, but I remember my parents bought it for her, and that didn't work. I felt so bad for her. She had but my kids, yeah, it was Proactive. But my kids, yeah, Wyatt thought I had such bad acne. And I don't think I've ever, maybe my pregnancies I got it, I don't remember. You used it? Yeah, she used it. And it wasn't cheap, it was very expensive. What's up? I'm way too, oh, I'm married. You guys, I'm literally married. Do a lot of people like, you guys get dates from YouTube Lives? Are you guys like watching a live and all of a sudden you find out the girl's single and like next thing you know you're on a date with her? Like, is that real life? Or am I just like, I don't know. Like she's like, oh yeah, let's go out this weekend, Doug. Like, where do you want to meet? Is that how it goes? Like, yeah, I'll meet you at Red Lobster at like 6 p.m. and then you guys meet? You met Janet and her sister 1 year after I almost drowned? Okay, 1 year after you almost drowned. So you met somebody from like a YouTube Live. That's what I'm wondering. Like, were you guys on a live like this? And because you guys say like, oh, I'm way too young, like as if we're, like if I wasn't married, we would potentially be like looking for dating. That's what I'm wondering. Like, I'm genuinely curious about this, is that if this is how other people's lives go. But what I'm saying, you look like Janet. Oh, I look like Janet. And you drowned almost a year ago. So I look like Janet, and you met her a year after you almost drowned. But she didn't have anything to do with the drowning, right? Do you put, you just put everything in your life relation, you're like, oh yeah, I went on a trip to Yellowstone. That was 3 years after I almost drowned. Like, is that what you time stuff to? Wait till you hit your 30-year mark. Who? Wait till you hit your 30. I'm about to hit 40, you guys. I'm about to hit 40. I'm really, you said correct. The one time I went on a date with Clarissa. That was 3 years after I almost drowned. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. Amanda, I'm trying to find out. Nobody's answering me. I know he went on a date with Janet a year after he drowned, but nobody else is answering me. I like the ladies in their 70s or 80s. They're easier to catch. Right, they are. I agree, Douglas. 70s or 80s is probably, and they're good because they don't want to stay out all night, and they're just easier probably to date and maintain. Like, you don't have to keep up with them and go to the club and take care of their kids and take their dogs on walks. Like, you just gotta go do your bingo and hopefully win. Less groceries, exactly. I'd rather date a 70-year-old too. Good Lord. How much easier would that be? You date a guy that's 40 with 3 kids, then that's a lot of baggage. That's a lot of baggage. It's like, oh, now I gotta take care of these kids? Like, you're gonna go golfing and I'm gonna take care of your kids? Like, yeah. I totally get it. Oh, you're 70. Well, I wasn't actually saying I'm looking for a 70-year-old to date. I meant, if I was single, I would choose the 70-year-old. But I'm not single. I'm married. My husband is literally over there, like, in his office in the opposite part of the house. I'm just saying, if I was single, I feel like 70-year-olds, maybe they're more attractive because they don't have, like, the baggage, as much baggage. But I don't know. Wait, no, meeting Janet happened when I was a kid and almost drowning. Oh, you were almost a kid. So how old are you? How long ago was that, Gabe? So you almost drowned, you met Janet. So wait, you met somebody off a YouTube Live when you were a kid? Because I would not be happy if my kids did that. Yeah, they're probably hoarders. Never mind. We don't got no time for 70-year-olds. Because what happens if they never got rid of anything from their past girlfriends and marriages? I don't want all the files and stuff from that. No, we don't got time for that. Let's just say if we ever got single, we'd probably stay single. Who wants that again? You have a big... like that, Ella. I've learned a lesson a long time ago, and it's don't read every comment you see while you read it. You have to first like pre-screen them. No, Janet is on your social media. Oh, I thought you met her from a YouTube live a year after you drowned. Okay, so she's on your social media, and you met her 1 year after you almost drowned. And did you guys date? That's why you like me. You are here. You're so funny, Doug. Gosh, you gotta go to the bingo hall. There are so many women at the bingo hall. I went with my grandma. There was only one guy there and so many single women. And I was like, if I was a 70-year-old man, I would be here. I would absolutely be here at the bingo hall. There were so many women, like, and they were all single. You need to go to the bingo hall. My grandma was so worried. She goes, I forget, the guy might have been named Doug. And she's like, if Doug tries to hit on you, Tara, I will talk to him. You don't have to worry about it. He tries to hit on all the new ladies that come. And I was like, Grandma, I think I can handle Doug. He was like this 70-year-old guy sitting there with his bingo cards all by himself. And I'm like, Grandma, I promise I can handle Doug. Like, we can think about different stuff to worry about while we play bingo than Doug coming in hitting on me. But yeah, so if you guys are also 70 and you're trying to date, you don't even waste your time on YouTube Live. You have to go to bingo at the Catholic Church. Bingo at the Catholic Church is gold. Literally gold. Not for a single woman that's 70, because it's also 50 other single women. It's for single Dougs. Yes. But if you're 70 and you're single, bingo is where you will find all the women. Just don't talk during bingo. Just if you talk during bingo, they will not like you. You will get slapped. If you answer your phone during bingo, no, off the dating chart. If your phone rings during bingo, nope. If you slurp your drink while at the bingo, nope. Like, you have to sit there very quiet and you take bingo very serious. And if you have under like 32 cards, they will judge you. They will be like, Doug only has 24 cards? Like, what in the world? And they all have like 42 cards and they're just daubing. It's literally one of the most stressful things I've ever done was went to bingo with my grandma. It explained why every person in there was on high blood pressure medication. It explained it because it was very stressful. Like, I didn't know if I even had a bingo before the next number was called because it was going so fast. And I'm like, Grandma, I can't keep up. So one time we're sitting there and her friend, I think her name was Agatha, said, oh, you got a bingo. And I was like, how in the heck are you keeping track of your 42 cards and then catch that I missed a bingo? And I swear to God, you guys, she was right. I yelled bingo. I about fell out of my seat. I was so excited. But she literally, right? It was so many cards. Like, so many cards. It was so stressful, you guys. But I walked out of there with like $2,000. My first time going with Grandma, I literally won like $2,000. And I come home and I tell my husband, because they do it on Sundays. I said, babe, I won like $2,000 and you paid $23 to play. $23 to play. And I won like $1,500. Or I can't remember if it was $1,500 or $2,000. And my husband goes, it was all cash. Like, I was so scared leaving that place. All those old women hated me. But my husband goes, Tara, you probably, because it was at a Catholic church too. And he goes, Tara, you probably took all of little Timmy's like surgery fund. How do you feel? And I was like, babe, don't put it like that. We had to pay to play. I didn't take little Timmy's surgery fund. He said, that's probably the money people put in offering for little Timmy. And I'm like, stop judging me. It was so funny. No, she didn't. Her and Zach go to bingo. Stop it. And I never actually won off the bingo cards. I won the other like side thing. I just could never figure out what we were doing. I never knew what was happening. It was so stressful, you guys. It was so stressful. But we had fun. Anyway, Doug, if you're still hanging on in this live, you better get yourself a bingo seat. I've been married for 14 years. I do have an old spirit. I really like, I'm just laying in my bed, drinking my sleepy time tea. Can't even go. Oh, here it's it's every week, and different churches have it every single night, and it's a very high, like, people do it all the time. And they go to, like, she also goes to, like, it's called, like, the Legion or something, but I don't think it's called the Legion. Like, the Eagles or those clubs, like, because they also have bingo. But, okay, you guys, my husband's 80. My husband's 40. My husband is 40 years old. Okay, you guys, I gotta go because I have a Zoom in 3 minutes. So I'll see a lot of you guys on the Zoom in 3 minutes. But I'm gonna jump off here. We got our steps in. Well, we're at 9,000, but okay. Bye, you guys.